lawful wedded husband.
To be my...
Barbertine. Not Barbertine's heart.
With a tramp like you?
Well, I know it hurts, Bing. There are great about you accustomed to it yet.
Oh, Robin, I see you.
I myself the slut of Springfield!
Son of a bitch in here. I found out myself what love is all about.
Hey everybody, it's me, Nikki. Hello, y'all. We are here. She did misplace her husband. Jan's so damn easy. Danny about to ruin everything for herself. Ugh, girl. Who asked you to give him an out? Well... Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. I respect her. Hey! Oh, Lord. He said, hey, princess. What the hell? Yes, tell her everything. You know what? I respect Danny in the sense of her saying, or just like hinting on, like, listen, years from now, you might wake up with the fever of you wanting a baby, and you look at your very hot, sexy, delectable wife, and it's just like, her time for babies has passed. So, you have to make a decision. And I respect it, because it's like, she's thinking about him and his future. He's been thinking about her and what she wants in her current, but she's thinking about him and his future. Like, what do you want? Do you want kids? Because at some point, my time for kids is past me. Now, adoption is an option, but, you know, what we gonna do? Child, not you, the Nash needs to be your... Yeah, Shanice to be a bridesmaid. And Shanice knows this man is lying about... Thank you, Shanice. Shanice knows this man is lying about him having feeling back in his legs. Oh, my God. It's about to be messy. I don't care nothing about Vanilla Bean or Vanilla Earl when it comes to the grand scheme of things. But if they have this wedding and this wedding goes down in flames, I'm going to cackle. I'm going to cackle. I'm going to laugh so hard. I can't. Listen, Andre called Naomi Princess and he was like, listen, I'm just trying stuff out, okay? I'm just trying stuff out. Baby, it's gonna be messy. Listen, June said, oh, okay, all that stuff. You might feel comfortable at one of them high maintenance places because you're very demanding, you know, all that. I see you, girl. I see you. But you might, you know, won't be at one of the high maintenance places. And Ann walks through Nate's head. And June was like, you know what? I see one of my favorite customers. I'm going to leave you to it. What's the situation? Girl. Nicole got her some red lipstick on and is doing the absolute most. My God. You don't know what type of support your mama been getting from that man. You don't know. For good. Take your ass back to school, Donnell Jones. Okay, so respect to Danny. Danny's whole thing is, listen, years from now, you might have baby fever. It'll hit you like a thief in the night. You may not have had it before, but one day you might wake up like, you know what? I want a baby. I want a child. I want someone to carry on my legacy. I want to create life and bring a well-adjusted, well-functioning human into society. Because I think that me procreating could be good. And you're going to look to your wife, very delectable, very hot, very sexy, very mwah, chef's kiss, and realize that her childbearing days have gone past her to the point where it won't be pregnancy in itself is very much a toss-up, and you're playing Russian roulette with a woman's life for pregnancy. But at all stages of said thing, at all, you know, aspects of it all. So, hey, Bobby. So she's like, make the decision for you. You can't say if you want kids now, but you also can't say you don't want them in the future. And we saw that happen with Jacob. Jacob was fine with not having children, but when Naomi told him she was pregnant, that baby fever kicked up inside of him. Okay, it started to swell, it started to well, and it's just like, now he wants a baby. Now he wants Naomi to consider having a baby. So as they're having this conversation, Naomi comes over. And Andre calls her princess. He's like, what? He was like, I'm just trying to out stepdad names. And she wants to talk to Danny. And she's like, do I need to make a appointment to talk to you? Or do I need, like, can he leave? And he leaves and he's like, I'll talk to you later. So now that's in the air. He has to make a decision about what he wants. Because you thinking about Danny in right now, but you're not thinking about you in the future. Which is something everybody's been trying to drive home to the both of them. Now, Donnell Jones then went down to the casino and is basically telling Joey, you don't need to worry about my mother no more. You don't need to be her friend. You don't need to hold her hand. You don't need to do nothing because what? I'm here. I'm still here. Oh, I'm still here. Shout out to Tisha Campbell. Okay, he says, I'm here now, so don't worry about her. Vanessa wants Nicole to convince Donnell Jones to take his ass back to school. She don't need no man around the house. Okay, she don't need no man around the house. She don't need nobody all up in her space. When it came to fixing stuff around the house, that was not Doug's job. Doug worked 24/7, 365, 7 days a week. And if he could have added another day to the week, he would have been down to the hospital. So, convince him to go back to school. And she was like, so you don't want him to miss out on his schooling? Or you just don't want him seeing Joey holding your hand? Boom, caught her, face cracked, on the ground. What's she gonna do now? Now, Joan then just got into work. And Wig is down there tapping her coffee. cup, like somebody's supposed to come serve her immediately. Baby, this is Orphe Jeans. This is not the country club. They don't get down like that. So she's like boasting about how her mother, the articulates would be nothing without her mother, and she's adhere to music royalty and all these things. And June was like, okay, yeah, I mean, you might be, you know, happy someplace else that's high maintenance like you. And when she saw Crew Neck Ted, she was like, well, I gotta see my favorite customer. So they over there talking, and they over there giggling, and he being nice to her, and they're flirting a little bit. Baby, this is messy. And Wig is over there with a whole goddamn attitude on her face. Wig is going to try to do something to her. Wig is going to try to do something to her. Ooh. Yes, we love it. Mm-hmm. Wait, so Chelsea and Samantha are here. Crew Neck Ted is here. Wig is here. And Jude is here. Baby. Let's see what happens. Because he's raggedy. He ain't spend no time with them kids. Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. Aww. Danny is such a grown woman. Danny is such a grown adult. She was like, she like Andre. And she is happy to be whatever they are, but she is a child. Oh, look at the baby. That's the baby Andre and Ashley delivered in the elevator. Look at the baby. That's an adorable little baby. She's so cute, a little chunky self. Aww. It makes baby to show a must be fate. You have a biracial child with a possible interracial couple, and the word on the block, the word on the globe, the word on the tube is babies. He did not tell her, Shanice. Oh, it makes no sense. Oh, she's not. Oh, no, she's not. Oh, as much as people like he needs to stop showing up at the hospital, his uncle's business is there, so he typically stops by to talk to him. Yes. Correct. Thank you. That's right. Ask him. Why the hell is he playing with fire? Time for what? Well, look at that. His hate for Andre is going to make him walk quick, fast, soon, in a hurry. Can someone tell me, why is he always here? Always in her face. Always in the way. Why does he have to be at the hospital? If he going to do arm curls, I'm going to do arm curls too. Vanilla R. Listen to me, okay? Listen to me, Bookie. When it comes down to it, your fiance wants to hop on top of Andre and ride him like a rodeo. She wants that man. Her mama convinced her that you are the one she needs to be with because you are stable, you are going to be there for her, and that when all else fails, you're reliable. You're all reliable, okay? You're reliable. You are a reliable pair of shoes. That all reliable pair of shoes. May not be the cutest shoes. May not be the ones you really want. But in a tough time, you go throw them hoes on and be great. Now, why is the man always there? That's a question for the people at the hospital. If they didn't want him there, he wouldn't be there. His uncle has a practice there. His aunt has a practice there. He could show up anytime he wants to meet with them. Him and the board probably got more stuff going on when it comes to documentaries. Who knows? Who knows? I don't particularly hear about him being at the hospital all the time. Because if I have to complain about him being at the hospital all the time, if people complain about him being at the hospital all the time, then we need to complain about certain people popping up in people's hotel rooms and breaking into people's homes all the time. Just saying. So the baby, the Ashley Andrea that Ashley and Andrea help, bring into this world, in the elevator, she is there. They're saying hello to her. It's a cute little moment. And this goes back to the Andre possibly wanting babies in the future. And what does that mean for him and Danny? And Danny giving him a get out of marriage free card, ultimately, because she just wants him to be happy. Like, she just really wants him to be happy, just like he really wants her to be happy. And if being with her makes him happy, and that's what he wants to do, and it's not gonna change his mind 2, 3, 4, 5 a year, 6 months, a year, or 10 years down the road, fine. If it's not, then y'all don't need to be together, but you can still be friends, and y'all can still be cool, and maybe y'all can still be friends with Benny's. Now, Danny realizes that Naomi is pregnant and she's with child. So there's that. Crewneck Ted is down there flirting with June, talking about he is happy to be one of her regulars. But when his granddaughter walk in with her older cousin / his niece, he don't say a motherfucking word. He just look and then turn back around. You are terrible. Terrible. Vanessa over here defending Joey. Even there is a person dunk died. He's charming and considerate. You are. Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. Mm. Aw. Nicole, you tried to talk sense to her. You don't want to have sense talk to her. Why? Because she wants to be a mob wife. Let her be the mob wife she dreams to be. Do, 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 do. Boy, step up for what? Your mama wants to be a mob wife. Well, you're dropping out. What the hell are you going to do for work? You dropping out of college. What the hell are you going to do? Are you going to go to a local college? Get a job. Yep. No. Sitting up there flirting with that man. Your man? He's not your man. She's crazy. Okay, June saw him get up to go talk to Samantha. June, you saw him get up and talk to Samantha. You saw him get up and talk to Samantha. If he is Samantha's grandfather and Samantha is his granddaughter, this one right here, this is not his wife, June. She gonna try to get her fired. She's definitely gonna try to get her fired. You're gonna back up off my man. And it's just like, so you think threatening every woman he ever meets in this life is going to make him want you? He might have slept with you, but he don't want you. And if y'all ever get married, it'll never be for love. It will be out of spite. she probably will think it's Chelsea and not Samantha. That'll be crazy. That's going to be crazy. That'll be something crazy. But him and June over there having a conversation, and she asked about the wife, and he was like, she's not gonna be my wife for much longer. Which is something she wants. And they're over there talking. He was like, listen, as long as this whole lease on life, as long as I'm still able to, you know, be good to my family and be good to my grandkids and stuff like that, I'll be fine. And he gets up to talk to Samantha. And obviously, Wiggy's getting up threatening her. And June ain't scared of her because she's like, the things that I've seen and things that I have done in this life, you don't scare me. Okay, that knocked the curls right out of their head. Oh, yeah, she's definitely a walking snapped episode because that is not your man. You have no claim on him. You don't have no paperwork on him. You don't have the power. You don't have the power. You don't have a deed. You don't have power of attorney. You don't have life insurance on him. You're not the wife. You're not the wife whatsoever. Donnell Jones thinks that he's going to drop out of college. He's going to get an entry-level job, and he's going to be able to take care of Vanessa and everything she wants and needs if she decides to take a step back from working, which, once again, that's not how it works. It's not how it works. You can't afford the lifestyle that your mother has become accustomed to on an entry-level position. So Joey proceeds to say, because he's trying to, at first I thought he was trying to talk some sense into him, but Donnell Jones is very adamant that he's dropping out of school to take care of his mother. And he was like, well, you know what? I can help you with that. I got an opportunity for you. And it's just like, you dumb mother. Ooh. It's so dumb. Now, Nicole is over here trying to talk sense into Vanessa when it comes to this whole Joey situation. Like, he bad people. He's not good. He's a criminal. And Vanessa is defending him. And Nicole is like, okay, so what are you going to tell your kids? What are you going to tell your kids when it comes to this man? And she's like, I've already told Donnell about us. And it's just like, well, she low-key kind of did. So, you know, there's that. And Nicole looks stuck. Oh, Smitty. Yes. You're just talking to a fool. Yeah. Well, at least we know, even if he's not in the know, he keeps up with what they doing. Girl, you are a psycho. It's gonna be Samantha that tells June that that's not my grandmother. Look at that. Andre is good for something. That anger Derek has towards him. Yeah. There are no good surprises. Do it now. Do it now. Girl, that is the dumbest costume I've ever seen. They coming to the Halloween party? Stop lying, Naomi. Shanice was this close to convincing that man to tell him. And because he saw them again, but this time with the baby, he'd have lost his mind. Who the hell told you that? You know what? Sometimes Naomi make me want to throw stuff at her. Like, I got this mandarin orange. And yes, I'm going to eat it. But before I eat it, I'm going to throw it at Naomi. Because who the hell told you you ruined Danny's life? Baby, Hot Wheels... Man, Hot Wheels done lost his mind. Every time Shanice convinced him to go tell Ashley that he could walk, he sees Ashley and Derek. Now he gonna have a whole attitude, and it's just like, this is the baby that they delivered in the elevator together. The mama invited them to a Halloween party because her husband, obviously they helped deliver her baby safely, but also her husband wants to get the story of the day she was born on tape. Possibly for them to have when she turns 16, right? So as they're about to answer Ashley Andrea's mama, here come Vanilla and his wheels with attitude on his face. Sir, don't make me throw this up mandarin orange at you. Like, Naomi gonna get, I got two. I can throw one at her, I can throw one at you. Because you need to tell Ashley that you can walk. Or that you are getting feeling back in your legs. Lying to her is not going to help you. Popping up, surprise, I can walk, at the wedding is not going to help. That is not a good surprise for a wedding. You shouldn't have surprises at weddings. Unless it's like, you got her favorite singer to come sing at the wedding. Or y'all wedding song, the first, like, y'all song, like the song that is specifically for y'all, because that was the song that was playing when you knew y'all fell in love, or that was the song that was playing when y'all met, or that was the song that was playing on your first kiss, or at your, whatever. Unless you got the singer of that song to come sing for her, no surprises, Now, Naomi, why she's getting a mandarin orange thrown at her is because, she was sitting up here lying to Danny talking about she's not pregnant. And she was like, oh, no, the glow you see is makeup. It's not that. She was like, okay, Radiant, no, not pregnant. And basically, she was like, so Jacob has some... Jacob is thinking I am. And she was like, so now he's having you rethink your 2-income, no kids lifestyle. Got it. And Naomi says, as much as I was a cute newborn, as much as I was cute and everything, I ruined your life. And Danny had a look on her face like, now who the hell said that? Now, Crewneck lets us know that he's been watching the Chelsea Cat social media and been keeping up with Samantha and everything that she's done, like when she took the purse and, did different things at the African American Museum with the different Black artists there, with the purse. And he's been keeping up with everything, and I was like, okay, cool. So you keep up with them via social media, but you don't keep up with them in person, because if you kept up with them in person, you would have known that Martin moved out, but now Martin's back in the house, okay? He is no longer getting treated like street booty. You would have known that Samantha and Tiberius had reconnected with their biological mother. And he's like, okay, so how's that going? She was like, well, I like it. And, you know, Tiberius is Tiberius. And she was like, I'm reconnecting with her, and so are you. And he was like, what are you talking about? She was like, your waitress? That's not who y'all described to me. I know. Well, listen, you welcome her to the family for me. I gotta go. And then here come Wig talk about, hey, and talk about I see you at home, and also to leave, you know, the street urchin alone. See, that's my thing. Y'all talk about the Duprees and how they treat people in the way they talk about people and the elitism that is. Wig is just as elitist as them. She feels like she's a step above June, or she's so much better than June. And it's just like, okay, Miss Girl. Okay, you 2-time attempted unaliver. Okay. Okay, you on it. Or whatever. Hot Wheels. I just want to watch the day that Mr. Hot Stuff shows up to... I don't know. I don't know when Greg Vaughn is showing up, but I would love to see it. Like, knock, knock, hello, he's in the building. Hey, Jill. Thank you. Because how the hell you ruin her life? Three. Not 2, 3. Right. She did. Picture it. Sicily, 1978. They're good in pregnancy hormones. Girl, why are you crying? Damn, what the hell happened? Listen. Dude, this is so damn messy. Oh, Vanilla Earth is messy. Vanilla Earth is a messy heifer. Say no. Say no. Say no. Oh my, then take your ass back to school. Then take your ass back to school, Donnell Jones. Joey is a sociopath. Mind your business. Yes. You need to take your ass back to school. You talk about this wouldn't be right. The hell you gonna take care of your mama? She gonna go to prison. Aww. Vanessa feels guilty. Ain't nobody called you a bad mother. Make room for him. Nicole, let her be a mob wife. She's been serious. She's been serious for months. Hunter man been knocking boots for months. She wants to be a mob wife. Let her be that. Nicole, let her ruin her life. If she want to ruin her life, let her ruin her life. Let her go ahead and do whatever the hell she gonna do. She want to be with Joey. She want to be down with him. She want to be a mob wife. She want to live that life. She want to be getting shootouts. She want to have people coming down, breathing down her neck. She want the ATF, the FBI, the CIA, the DEA, ABC, CBS, FOX, NBC, CW. She want all the alphabet communities at her front door because that's where she want to be. She wants to be a drug dealer girlfriend. She want to be a drug dealer girlfriend. Let her go live that life. And when she realized she not cut out for it, and it's so much more dangerous than she thought it was, she gonna come looking for some help, and she ain't gonna have nobody, because she gonna push everybody away to be with that man. Oh no! She gonna catch a case when she finds that out. And Lil Donnell Jones is talking about, I'm here now. I'm going to be the protector of my mother. I'm going to do this. I'm going to do that. Your heart's in the right place. But seeing as how you're not going to be able to take care of your mother due to the fact that she has been accustomed to a certain lifestyle, and your father was broke as a joke and gambled so much money away, it made absolutely no sense. You would have been better off taking a job at the casino as a dealer. Because you need to go back to school. Go back to school. He don't want to go back to school. So my question is, are you going to go to school locally? Or are you just going to drop out and be like, everything's fine. I don't need it. Child, rolling my eyes. Naomi talked about, oh, I ruined your life. And Danny was like, what are you talking about? So when she explains that her and Chelsea found like old pictures of Danny when she was globetrotting all across 3 continents and being that girl, she feels like, well, you had us and we ruined your life, and then you had to stay home. And she was like, I moved on from modeling to help Evil Genuine build his law firm, which is what she did. And then came the children, and she wanted them. Baby, she was the original influencer. She was the reason why there were so many people having babies in Fairmont Crest, because she had Naomi, and Naomi was the most loved and cherished baby ever. And that's what got the rest of the people to be knocking boots and having babies as well. You didn't ruin her life, which is what Danny says. You didn't ruin her life. She wanted her children. She wanted kids. And she's like, okay, well, picture this. You have your baby, you're fluffing your nest, you have a man who is there, who is supportive, and he's helping parents, and he's doing all these things. How do you feel? Because once again, your mind can change at some point. I'm 27, and I go back and forth on if I possibly want children in the future or marriage. You know, still have time to think about these things. She still has time to think about these things. And Naomi bust out crying, and Danny's like, oh. Now, Miss Ashley Andrea, mama lady, she looking at the ring like, oh, it's cute. It's small or whatever, but it's cute. And then she sees Derek in a wheelchair, and she was like, oh, well, you come too, but you know, our place has... Our place has stairs, but you can come too. Then Derek being messy talk about, well, make it 4 people because, you know, Danny. Just messy as hell. Aww. A lifetime. Welcome. Mm-hmm. Okay, gather it. Hmm. You don't live. Yes. Not you. Not throwing the Eva and Cat thing in the face. Mm-hmm. Wig is definitely pathetic. Yes. You don't. You projecting. Okay, I'm about sick of y'all projecting onto Danny. I should be able to live the life that I want without people thinking I'm a monster. Especially you, Mom. When the hell did Danny call you a monster? Did anybody up in here hear Danny call her a monster? Did anybody hear Danny say, Naomi, you're a monster for not wanting children? Girl, let me tell you something. Not everybody's meant to have children. Not everybody's meant to be a parent. And every day, the people in this world show me that my theory is spot on. If you don't want children, that's fine. It is not someone's job, or it's not up to anybody else except for you to make the decision on if you want kids or not. Nobody can convince you that you should have children. Nobody should be able to hoodwink, bamboozle, lead astray, grift, con, flim flam, anything. Shame you into having children if you don't want that. If your life is complete with it just being you and your person and maybe a pet, then that's fine. If you don't want to have children, that's fine. Because that's a decision you made. If the person who you are doing life with can't accept that, and that is a deal breaker, now that it's a possibility on the table and you don't want that, then that's something you have to figure out. Are y'all going to be able to make it with this person possibly wanting kids while you are still very much, I don't want children? But nobody called you a monster. Stop projecting onto Danny when y'all are feeling like y'all are down and low. Stop projecting onto her, because it's too much. It's too much. It's too motherfucking much. Now, Wig runs into Nicole as Nicole is leaving the country club, and she was like, oh, I knew we were going to be running into each other, you know, proximity and everything. And Nicole was like, okay, then find you somewhere else to go. Like, fuck. Oh, well, you know, I'm going to be living across the street from your mommy and your daddy. And so the fuck, what? The moment Nicole shows that she no longer cares about Crewneck or Wig or what they got going on, it's going to drive Wig out of her fucking mind, because it's been less about Crewneck and more about getting under Nicole's skin and making Nicole care and getting under the Duprees. As soon as the Duprees start ignoring her and not worrying about her, she's gonna spiral out of control. But she's like, oh, I wanted to tell you that me and Teddy are living together. And Nicole was like, I needed that laugh. Y'all are not living together. He would not be that dumb to fall back in bed with you. But if he was, if you were able to seduce him, then hey. But listen, I wish you... She said something about, I wish you would close that, like, close your mouth or close something as easy as you open them legs, which was a mess. And she's like, well, it looks like our daughter's like playing with the same toys. So now you're going to throw the whole Tomas, Eva, and Kat situation up in the air. And it's just like, you could have left this alone, because ultimately you want them to be at odds. You want them to be at odds because you don't want Eva to have anybody but you. You want Eva to be miserable. And my only thought is, the reason why you treat Eva the way you do is because biologically she is not your daughter. Ooh. Mm-mm. Are you threatening, Kat? She is. Ooh. You're not standing up for your daughter. You're threatening hers. It is. Any move she has ever made in life has always been about her. It's not about Eva. Wig is such a gutter snipe. You sitting up here threatening Cat so Eva could have Tomas? Trifling. You do. Thank you, Danny. Tell her. Why the hell would she be disappointed about you not having kids? Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. You never wanted children. What is little Danny doing? Aww. Because who the hell knows what's going to happen? I felt bad. I want Danny to be happy. I want Danny to be happy. I'm glad Nicole shut down Wig because you sitting up here threatening Cat for what? For Tomas? Girl, go to hell. But I told y'all, because people are always like, oh, Cat is her daughter. She's basically talking about doing physical bodily harm to Cat in order for Eva to have Tomas. If that was her actual child, she would never. But with that being said, that was it for Beyond the Gates today. What a way to start off the goddamn week. Andre, I agree with Juju. Shut up. But with that being said, I love everyone. If you're on YouTube, hit those links in the description box down below and make sure you are registered to vote. Okay, go out there and vote. It's a trickle-up system, not a trickle-down. And you must get out there and fight for your rights. Okay? And don't forget to like, comment, subscribe, turn your post notification on, and share me with your people. And then if you're on Twitch, don't forget to hit the follow button. And I will see y'all tomorrow for Beyond the Gates. And then NXT will be back. And then be looking out for stuff I have premiering later on in the day. Because after I finish this, I got to film my recap of Beyond the Gates for TikTok. And then I got to go do some stuff to the stuff that's premiering this week. So, I will see y'all for the next one.